Hello and welcome to a video on using the NVDA Screen Reader with the email application Microsoft Outlook. When we open the Microsoft
Desktop.
Outlook application,
Inbox.
the layout consists of 3 columns. The folder list first, then the message list, and finally the current message or email, the text of the current message or email. Now with NVDA, to move between the different sections of the email program, the Microsoft Outlook email program, we use the F6 key to move forward and the Shift F6 key to move in the reverse direction. So I'm going to press the F6 key to move forward.
Table view table. Group by expanded. Date. Today grouping expanded row 1 column. From being wet.
And I'm now in the message folder. I press F6 again.
Dialog. Message edit multi-line Highlander.
And I'm in the message folder there. And if I want to reverse to go back, I press Shift and F6 to go back.
Table view. Mail folders tree view. Level 2 inbox. 1000.
Now I can also press Shift and F6 and I can go to the navigation bar.
Navigation bar grouping.
And here I can use my left or right arrow key to move to different elements of the program.
Calendar button. People button. Tasks. Navigation menu. Calendar. Mail button. Mail. Control +1. Preview not available. Mail folders tree view.
Okay. So when I want to send a new email in Microsoft Outlook, I use the hotkey Control and N.
Untitled message.
This opens up a new message at the To field, and I'm just going to put in an email address. So I'm going to press N for one of my test email addresses.
N.
And we just press Enter to select that one there.
Being West. Being West less Being West 0.
And to move forward to the different parts of different elements of a message body or any other body, we use the Tab key to move forward and the Shift and Tab key to move in reverse. So I'm going to tab as far as the subject line.
B subject edit Alt +U blank.
And I'm going to type in hello.
HELO.
And I tab to my
Message
main
edit
field.
mul.
And I'm going to type in just a message.
TOM. DI space GE space EOM ED question.
Okay, so now that I've written my message, I want to send it. I press the hotkey Alt and S to send it.
Inbox Being West 002.
And that has sent my message. So I'm now just going to move to my message list by pressing the F6 key again.
Table view table. Group by expanded. Date. Today grouping expanded.
And as I move, I would use my up and down arrow key to move through those messages.
From Being West. Subject FWD. Hello. Received Friday. From Being West. Subject hello. Received Friday 22 / from Being.
So as I up and down arrow key through the list of messages, it reads the day it came in and the first few words of the actual message itself. If I press the F6 key, as I said before.
Dialog. Message edit multi-line. Thanks for that.
And if it was a longer message, I just press my NVDA and down arrow key would be my caps lock key and down arrow key to read the whole thing. So I can go down.
Blank. Highlander. Highlander, thanks for that, John from.
Okay. Move back.
Table view table.
Now, when I'm in an email, I can by pressing the hotkey Control and R, I can reply to an email. So I just press Control and R on this email here.
Dialog.
And you'll see that it creates the reply message, and I just have to type in my text, and I will say
GLO space T space EL dot.
Okay, so when I have my message sent or typed up, and then I press the Alt S key to send again as I did before.
Table view table.
And that's my message sent. If I wanted to forward that message to somebody else, I just press the Control F key to forward it.
Dialog.
And it again brings me back to the to field because it asks me who I want to forward the message to. So I'm going to just select an email. So we'll press
N.
And we press this one here.
Being West lesson. C. Sub. Message edit mult.
And I'm going to type up something here.
D. O. Space. G. E. Space. A. S. Question. Blank. Did you get this?
Okay, so that's my message there. I'm going to forward this message. So again, I press Alt-S to send it.
Table view table.
Now, so that would be to forward a message, to reply to a message, to compose a new message using NVDA. If I'm in my message list and I wanted to mark a message as unread so that I could come back to it again, I can just press Control and U to mark a message as unread. Now, the issue here, and if I wanted to mark it as read, I'd press Control and Q. But again, for somebody who's relying on the sound, NVDA doesn't tell me that it's actually unread. I can see that it's actually in a strong and a bold print to draw my attention to it. But this is a Microsoft Outlook shortcut, and NVDA doesn't always pick up every single command. So somebody who's completely reliant on the audio feedback wouldn't necessarily know by pressing Control and U that has selected that as unread. Again, basically, if another command, then if I wanted to check for any new messages, send and receive, I can press Control and M.
Outlook send/receive progress dialog. One of two tasks have completed. Inbox Mbine West 00.
And that just checks for any messages to be sent or any new messages coming in. If I wanted to move a particular email to a particular folder, I can press the hotkey Control Shift and V to move it. Control Shift and V.
Move items dialog. Move the level 1 in level 2 school work. 1 unread messages 1 of.
And I'll just select, once I've a down arrow key on the list of folders just to find the one I want, and then I press enter to move it to that folder.
Inbox Mbine West 002.
And it has moved that email to that folder. So if I wanted to create a new contact, I can just press Control Shift and C.
Untitled contact dialog.
And this opens up an edit box where, again, using the tab key to move between the elements, the shift tab to move back, I can fill in the name, the person's email address and whatever, and that will save it as a contact. Usually when you reply to people in programs such as Microsoft Outlook, it automatically saves their contacts, their details in your contact field anyway. So
Inbox Mbine West.
Another thing that NVDA does quite well here with Microsoft Outlook is in terms of reading the ribbons and things. So if I press the Alt key,
ribbon tabs tab
it opens up the list of hotkeys that gets me into the different ribbons and menus. So if I press F, it will open the file menu.
F. Open and save as save. Office account. Print Alt. Table view table.
And if I press the Alt
ribbon
key
tabs
again,
tab Control expanded.
and this time press H for my home ribbon,
H.
I can then just press my down arrow
New
key,
grouping. New emails.
and it will read each of the elements on the ribbon. So by pressing down arrow key to move once, and then pressing my left or right arrow key or my tab key, shift tab to move forward and back.
Team viewer grouping. Move and delete grouping. Archive. Move collapse. Respond grouping. Reply all button. Forward button. Forward this item to someone else. Alt H FW Control. Table view.
Okay. So overall, the Microsoft Outlook email application works well with the NVDA screen reader. If you are a low vision user who uses your mouse pointer to move around, it will read the elements as you move them over them.
Inbox 2 sent items drafts new email new meeting new send / archive move from Gbeen West subject test email from Gbeen West subject message.
Now, what I find here is that when you move your mouse pointer over the text in Microsoft Outlook, it doesn't automatically read the text back to you. So you just need to just click to select
Dialog. Being West lesson.
and then use the read all command, which as we all know is the NVDA and down arrow key, which again, as I said in the previous video, is either the caps lock key or the insert key, whichever you prefer, with the down arrow key, and that was your read all command. So I'm going to press the caps lock key and down arrow key here.
Linda, this is a test email for this video. John.
So for low vision users, it will read as you move your mouse pointer over elements. It will read all of the elements. For text, you do need to use the read all command to read a lot of the text. That's a quick overview of using the NVDA screen reader with Microsoft Outlook. Again, I hope you found this video useful. Remember, as always, you can contact your local NCBI worker to get support with individual training or access to lesson plans when working with programs such as NVDA or other assistive technologies. You can also access all these videos again on the NCBI Labs or NCBI YouTube channel. And thanks again for watching.